Fans of Bates, hold on tight, for the last few months have been nothing short of hectic. Every member of the Bates family has been in the news lately, from unexpected pregnancies and heartbreaking births to dramatic reconciliations, enigmatic courtships, and heartfelt tributes. And we're here to dissect everything. We're giving you the most recent information about each Bates sibling in today's video. From Michaela's foster adventure, Erin's miraculous pregnancy, Carlin's baby bliss, and even the rumors of courtship circulating between Adalie and Ellie. We've got business debuts, family relocations, health crises, and heartfelt tributes that will have you applauding 1 minute and crying the next. This is the most important update you won't want to miss if you've ever wondered what the Bates are up to this point. To ensure you don't miss a second of the world of reality TV's most beloved large family, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. Let's get started. In Lake City, Tennessee, Carlin Bates Stewart is giddy with excitement as spring arrives. She posted a sweet Instagram moment with her husband Evan near the end of February 2025. 5-year-old daughter Lydia Ray is standing next to their sonogram, while 3-year-old Zade Patrick is standing nearby. Carlin's eyes sparkle with affection as she whispers, "Stewart family of 5 coming September 2025. A family is already imagining their new rhythm in the photo shoot footage, which is matched to mellow music and behind-the-scenes laughs. Eager to welcome this new soul into their lives, the siblings are counting down the days. A frank family vlog, a closer look at day-to-day living with a growing brood, Leia's lost tooth, Zade beginning speech therapy, and private discussions about bringing the newborn boy or girl in the fall have all been posted on her YouTube page since then. While Lydia brushes the hair aside and her little shoulder lifts in naive wonder, viewers can sense the warmth of their house and hear Evan's laughter echoing while Carlin describes the lump on her 5-year-old's neck with soft assurance and worry. Carlin's Instagram is still filled with recollections of their idyllic December vacation to Dubai. Nighttime wandering through skyscraper-lit streets, a sunlit desert sky, and matching white clothes. She captured golden palm trees and laughter trailing over dunes, calling it a second honeymoon, a break before the baby is born. Reels of the moments were shared with followers. Carlin exudes cautious optimism despite a genetic blood clotting condition and previous health crises following Zade's birth. She acknowledges prior doubt and leans into gratitude for God's grace and this unexpected blessing, thanking viewers for their prayers in interviews and captions. Carlin's voice is soft and inquisitive now. "Are you so excited?" she frequently asks Lydia, who chuckles and tugs at her dress. On the couch, Evan puts an arm around Carlin's expanding belly. It's a season of love, a precious chapter developing, and their home is gently lighted, filled with sibling conversation, exciting whispers about nursery paint colors, and the hopeful inquiry, "Who will this little one be?" The Stewart family is already feeling happy about the arrival of their third child in September 2025. Just a short drive from the Bates family homestead, Katie is adjusting into life with the Clarks in the Knoxville region. She and her husband Travis bought their ideal house in early 2025, replacing their rented flat with a home they are currently furnishing, complete with comfortable nooks for infant play and kitchen scenes fit for a movie. Katie and Travis took their young family, which included toddler Harvey and daughter Haley, on a fantastical Disney cruise through the Western Caribbean this spring. Some of their happiest vlogs to date were created by the salty breeze, brilliant sunsets over the lake, and laughing resonating throughout their cottage. They even stopped by Alyssa, John, the Paynes, and extended family along the road, incorporating intimate moments of bonding into the plot of their journey. In addition to celebrating happy occasions, Katie has participated in a public reconciliation with her sister, Erin Bates Payne. Late last quarter, rumors of a disagreement surfaced online. Katie broke the silence with an emotional Instagram post. She demonstrated love and vulnerability through unguarded family portraits and kind comments, highlighting the value of mending sisterly ties. Fans inspired by her candor instantly flooded social media with praise. On another topic, a story about Katie's harrowing flight experience became popular on TikTok. Finally, Katie put suspicions to rest with her signature elegance and a hint of soft humor in follow-up posts, clarifying that the individual sitting next to her on the plane had not vanished. Katie Bates Clark is writing a chapter that combines familial warmth, emotional clarity, and anticipatory excitement as she re-enters parenthood during this time of growth and reconnection. Erin Bates Payne announced to her Instagram fans this spring that her family is expanding once more in a charming, sunny moment. This summer, at the age of 34, she and Chad will welcome their 7th child. Considering Erin's lengthy emotional journey with fertility issues and surgeries, the surprise feels both amazing and personal. The happy news rang out when Erin welcomed us to a gender reveal with her kids on YouTube a month later, looking radiant in her warm Florida titch. Another boy will be joining them. A few weeks later, she disclosed his name, Henry Blythe Payne, in an open Q&A video. She explained how she and Chad came up with the name, even going so far as to say what they would have called their kid. Erin seems laid back and gregarious in that same Q&A, discussing homeschool rhythms, the new tallow-based skincare products she's introducing, and how she manages life with 6 active little blessings who interrupt the conversation with giggles, sticky fingers, and inquisitive questions about their newest sibling. Thus far, the narrative seems to be depicted in gentle pastels. With children scurrying around her, Erin sat on a sun-dappled sofa, thinking of baby names. While they were planting plants in their backyard, Chad provided quiet support. Erin's voice has that soft mixture of appreciation and awe. She is embracing her pregnancy with trust, love, and even a little amazement, although being cautious given her medical background. Fans have noticed a change in their way of life between the lines. There has been some conjecture that the family might be relocating to Tennessee in order to be near her parents. Erin hasn't verified anything, but the rumors were fueled by video thumbnails, clips of boxes, living rooms, and farewells. Watching Erin live each day with genuine vulnerability is what her followers find most magical. From sharing Henry Blythe's suffering to announcing the 7th baby, from juggling hectic schedules with Brooklyn, Everly, Holland, Finley, and her boys Charles and William to openly envisioning new business endeavors related to her Leatherton-toned skincare line. Each moment feels new, sincere, and abundant in the erratic gift of family. That's your most recent Erin Bates Payne information. Kind, inquisitive, and rooted in the reality of a contemporary, religious mother navigating life in the delightful liminal space between astonishment and thankfulness. Just months after expecting their first baby, William Daniel, in July 2024, Tiffany and Lawson Bates are beaming with happiness as they begin a new chapter in their lives. They are now discreetly celebrating their 2nd pregnancy in the summer of 2025. The pair made a charming announcement on YouTube and Instagram in June. A new deputy was desired. Backup is on the way for our tiny sheriff. Lawson captions photos of their baby boot photo shoots and sonogram. Tiffany added, "Our family sequel is officially in production. Baby 2 coming winter 2025. In the video reveal, Tiffany laughs that someone else in the family is pregnant, but we are literally a day apart, highlighting a wave of excitement as multiple Bates sisters are due within 24 hours of each other. She describes it as surreal and amazing. Pretty crazy. Everyone is pregnant in the Bates family." On YouTube, the pair has continued to share family moments in a behind-the-scenes style, including a vlog teasing an upcoming move, moving back to Rocky Top, ready for 2 kids, big family changes. The video subtly hints that life in Tennessee or somewhere close to their roots is in the works as they prepare for baby number 2. Their recent content is warm and personal. One video shows little Will's delighted reaction as Lawson sings, capturing gentle lullabies, soft coos, and the tender rhythm of new fatherhood as summer transitions into fall. Through it all, Tiffany has been candid about her motherhood journey, sharing gratitude and emotional reflections. From Mother's Day celebrations aboard a family cruise to late-night cuddles with Will, she paints vivid memories. Watching tiny fingers curl around yours. Every sleepy smile and midnight cuddle fills my heart with pure joy. Josie Bates Baka is glowing with joy and expectation this summer as she and her husband Kelton quietly prepare to welcome baby Baka number 4. In a stunning sunlit Instagram reel around late April 2025, the couple dressed in crisp white walk hand in hand through tall green grass. Their daughters Willow, now 5, twirls in her big sister excitement while Hazel, age 3, giggles under Kelton's arm. And little Miles, just over a year old, snuggles close as Josie tenderly cradles her baby bump and holds up a sonogram. her soft voice echoing pride and anticipation as the caption simply reads, "Oh baby." Since then, Josie has continued sharing her journey on social media, posting videos and TikToks that celebrate early pregnancy moments, from sweet first trimester drafts to lighthearted reflections on cravings and brand partnerships tied to prenatal vitamins. Just last week, she revealed a celebratory reel titled Baby Bala Number 4. "So excited that we get to love another little baby," which overflowed with congratulatory messages. 25,000 likes, hundreds of hearts, and glowing family wishes. A few weeks earlier, Josie and Keilen treated themselves to a romantic springtime escape aboard a cruise, not just for fun, but for a moment of calm before baby's arrival. Josie later described that break as the sweetest few days with the love of my life. "Going home feeling so refreshed and can't wait to squeeze our babies." Josie, now 25, remains a devoted mother and entrepreneur. Alongside her roles as mom to Willow, Hazel, and Miles, she co-owns The Effortless Beauty and The Effortless Shop, often weaving motherhood, hair care tips, and everyday joys into her content stream. This season, conversations and comments from her sisters Carlin and Whitney Bates highlight how the Bates clan rallies around every milestone. Their heartfelt words just after the pregnancy announcement are warm proof. "Your family just keeps getting cuter, and so happy for you guys," flowed in the IG comment sections from excited siblings and close friends. Though Josie hasn't shared the baby's gender yet, fans have been speculating about a late October or early November due date, a guess backed by pregnancy timeline experts and early ultrasound clues. Right now, Josie is savoring every flutter and whisper of new life, and fans are loving every moment. She's poised on the threshold of motherhood again, wrapped in warm family love and sharing every soft moment with her growing audience. Trace and Lydia Bates are embracing a beautifully new chapter in their lives. Just a few weeks after Lydia's joyous pregnancy announcement captured in a heartfelt Instagram reel on July 4, 2025, they welcomed their daughter Erin Bates into the world on June 12, 2025. The couple's YouTube vlog captures the radiant energy of Lydia in active labor, followed by the stunning reveal of Ka. Pink confetti flying as family cheers, shared joyfully with nearly 150,000 viewers. The birth itself was remarkably swift. As revealed by a fan-posted Instagram reel, Lydia labored at home until around 8 p.m. before heading to the hospital. She received an epidural by 9:00 p.m. and Kaya arrived a few hours later, all unfolding in under 3 hours from hospital admission. Alyssa Bates Webster is embracing a season of change. Just weeks ago, she made the surprising decision to shut down her YouTube channel, sharing candidly that even though her daughter Ally is now reading, the channel simply wasn't financially sustainable anymore. Rumors of family drama swirled, but Alyssa framed it in practical, heartfelt terms, choosing authenticity over views. Meanwhile, on Instagram, she posted from her family farm, writing about how bittersweet it felt to return after her grandfather's passing. In just that one moment, you can feel the poignancy, the smell of fresh hay, the hush of early morning mist, the soft ache of lust and nostalgia, all wrapped together in one soulful reflection. At the same time, fans are buzzing. Some say the family announcements, even baby news, feel orchestrated now, as though the storytelling has become more like a ritual than a spontaneous sharing of life events. From what we see, Alyssa is steering her life towards something quieter, more intentional. The gloss of YouTube is gone, replaced by reflections of farming fields and memory-laden family gatherings. She seems to be choosing deep emotional roots over public attention, responding to both personal grief and the weight of public life. As she navigates this shift, Alyssa still shares glimpses of her role as a creative mom, raising Ally, Lexi, Zoe, Macy, and Little Rhett with warmth, but pulls back from the camera's glare. It's a poignant pivot from daily videos to heartfelt moments aired only in her soul, and selectively on social media. In short, Alyssa is entering a chapter defined not by subscribers or screen time, but by seeking peace, honoring loss, and reclaiming the quiet rhythms of home. Fans who long for her next move are left with something more profound, a glimpse of someone choosing her inner life over her online life. That's the newest chapter for Alyssa Bates Webster. Quiet, emotional, and deeply human. Right now, Gil and Kelly Jo Bates are navigating a season of deep emotion and fresh beginnings. In May 2025, the beloved patriarch Papa Bill Bates passed away on May 13th, leaving a large gap in the family's hearts. And the couple in mourning. Gil, stoic and steady, grieves the loss of his father deeply, while Kelly Jo, who faced her own serious health scare earlier in the year, leans on faith and family through this time of sorrow. Earlier this year, Kelly Jo endured a frightening kidney infection that spiraled into sepsis, sending her to the ICU in January. Gil rushed in from Tennessee and stayed by her side, watching as she slowly turned a corner, and was finally released home 2 days after a second surgery. Her recovery stands as a testament to resilience, both physical and spiritual. Amid the grief and healing, moments of joy arrive. In late June, Gil and Kelly Jo welcome their 38th grandchild, an emotional milestone captured in heartfelt family celebrations. They are seen holding the new baby tenderly, tears of gratitude shining in their eyes as they marvel at the ever-growing legacy of their family. Their presence continues to anchor the expanding Bates web. From sons and daughters to grandkids, each newborn adds another shade of blessing. And Kelly Jo's recent birthday tribute to Gil celebrating his 60th with a loving message highlights a couple grounded in love and gratitude despite trials. Right now their story is one of tender endurance. The house that was darkened by loss earlier in the year now echoes with baby cries and soft lullabies. Kelly Jo's smile is striking in recent family photos. A gentle glow after months of uncertainty. Gil walks with steady strength, guiding grandchildren through church songs or woodworking projects in the yard. As they step forward from hospital rooms and funeral services into nurseries and celebrations, Gil and Kelly Jo embody a remarkable blend of vulnerability and hope. Their journey in mid-2025 is not just one of sorrow or affirmation. It's the continuing tapestry of life, birth, grief, healing, and the steadfast presence of two parents witnessing generation after generation bloom under their care. In the past 3 to 6 months, fans of Nathan and Esther Bates have caught glimpses of new chapters unfolding for the young couple, and the updates are brimming with warmth, intentionality, and quiet moments of joy. Nathan and Esther, who welcomed their son Graham Allen Bates on October 4, 2024, have spent the winter and spring settling into life as a family of 4. They recently released a heartfelt birth story video, an emotional narrative punctuated by moments like big sister Kenna Joy meeting her baby brother, and the soft hush of Esther's labor room where every breath and tear felt sacred, drawing viewers into that profoundly intimate space. Esther's own public sharing rhythm has been gentle. Her social media profile describes her as a full-time camper living mother of 2, hinting at a life rooted in travel and simplicity. While she hasn't announced any new pregnancies publicly, fans have begun to speculate about the possibility, suggesting that based on previous timing, another little one might arrive around October 2026. That speculation highlights how closely supporters follow their journey. Beyond the pregnancy whispers, perhaps the most tangible recent development is that Nathan and Esther have purchased land with plans to build a new family home. Updates suggest that this property will eventually host their forever home. A bold step signaling their vision for a rooted, intentional life together. In the context of the larger Bates family baby boom, with several siblings announcing pregnancies or births, Nathan and Esther's pace may feel quieter, but it is no less significant. They occupy a peaceful orbit amid a bustling family universe. So in present tense, Nathan and Esther are nestling into life with Graham and Kenna. Feeling the pull of home building in their freshly acquired property, they embrace parenting with contemplative calm, finding beauty in simple routines and dreaming of a future anchored in the land they now own. There's no shouting announcement, no viral reel. Just a grounded couple weaving together fatherhood, motherhood, and the promise of a new family home as their most profound harmonies. That's where they are right now, living intentionally, loving deeply, and building slowly, step by gentle step. In spring 2025, life at the Bates household is brimming with activity and love. Back in March, Zach shared a tender moment that quickly felt like a family milestone. Their youngest, 18-month-old Lily Jo, attempted to climb onto a stool, trying to keep pace with her older siblings, but took a fall and fractured her arm. Zach gently called her pink cast pitiful, while assuring everyone the injury would heal quickly. Despite the cast, Lily's spirit remains unstoppable, and her older siblings are doing on her with unwavering devotion. As Mother's Day and early summer rolled in, Zach and Whitney took part in a cozy Q&A video for their family's channel. Seated together in their home kitchen, they answered fan questions with warmth and humor. They highlighted the joys of homeschooling their 5 children, Chloe, Casey, Jaden, Bradley, and Lily Jo, while also teasing new developments in their boutique business, the Bates Sisters Boutique. In mid-July, Whitney shared a scenic reel featuring the couple enjoying a simple evening out, golden sunlight, soft laughter, and a hint that Zach may be launching a new cooking and community project to honor his grandfather's legacy. It's an idea Whitney has mentioned with excitement in recent months. Today, the Bates home hums with activity, voices echoing through their kitchen, the gentle patter of little feet, and a carefully arranged display of handmade items from their boutique. Zach and Whitney seem intentional about savoring these fleeting moments, heartfelt conversations over meals, calming bedtime prayers, and brainstorming the next creative step for their family business. They haven't announced any new pregnancies or major life changes yet, but fans can feel the rhythm of growth. Lily's recovery progressing, the kids growing a little taller every day, and the boutique quietly expanding behind the scenes. It's a season of everyday miracles, minor setbacks, big recoveries, and the gentle weaving of family love into everything they do. Michaela and Brandon Keilen's journey unfolds with a poignant twist of grief and unexpected joy. In my day, Michaela's beloved grandfather, Papa Bill Bates, passed away, and one of his last words to her was, "You need to go home and get those babies." It's a memory she holds tenderly. And soon afterward, their world transformed. Just days later, they received a call from Brandon's pastor about 2 young brothers in need of foster care. With barely 3 days to prepare, a tiny newborn and a lively 3-year-old boy arrived at their home. Michaela and Brandon described the moment as life-altering. A family of 4 overnight. They've called fostering tender and complex, beautiful and broken, and recognized the sacred privilege of offering stability and love during such a fragile season. In a recent video, the couple opens up about the years-long heartbreak of infertility marked by countless unanswered questions and deep prayer. But now in this unexpected new chapter, they're pouring every bit of love into 2 young lives, even without knowing how long they'll stay. Michaela, with her nursing background and lifetime of helping raise her younger siblings, naturally steps into the role of mother with confidence and care. Brandon, though initially overwhelmed, quickly adapts into a steady, nurturing father figure. Together, they're taking things one day at a time, fully present, deeply grateful, and emotionally invested. Through social media and personal updates, they've asked for prayers for peace, healing, and strength. Not just for themselves, but especially for the boys in their care. Michaela has shared that she's choosing to love them like they're staying forever, even if that means her heart breaks when it's time to say goodbye, because for her, that's what real love looks like. As summer unfolds, Michaela and Brandon are embracing their new roles with open arms, transforming their home into a place of refuge, their grief into hope, and their longing into love, one quiet, brave day at a time. Warden Bates is quietly stepping into a new season of life, and fans are definitely noticing. While he's never been one to chase the spotlight, his recent appearances are sparking curiosity, especially after being seen more frequently with a certain young woman. Though no official courtship has been confirmed, speculation is definitely swirling. Earlier this year, at the Bates family's annual I Love You Day celebration, Warden was honored with the Biggest Heart Award. The moment was touching and a bit playful too. Kelly Jo couldn't help but tease about a potential girlfriend, but Warden just smiled, humbly accepting the plaque with his signature, quiet charm. In the wake of the family's recent loss of Papa Bell, Warden's demeanor has taken on a reflective, gentle tone. He's shown up in group gatherings supporting his siblings and spending time with loved ones. He recently joined in on a sibling Q&A session, offering thoughtful insights about growing up in such a big family. His answers were calm, honest, and full of the down-to-earth warmth fans have come to love. Warden also gave a glimpse of his lighter side during a recent backyard cookout. Standing next to a sibling at the grill, he recreated his favorite burger and fries combo, laughing through the process. It was a simple moment, but it said a lot about the kind of man he's becoming. There haven't been any major announcements tied to Warden. No businesses launched, no baby news, no dramatic statements, but But what's captured fans' attention is the way he moves through family life. Steady, dependable, and always present in the moments that matter. Right now, Warden feels like the calm at the center of the Bates family storm. His story isn't loud, but it's unfolding with quiet strength, and fans are tuning in with growing interest, waiting to see what comes next for this steady heart in a world full of change. Judson Bates and his wife Emerson are stepping into a new chapter of life as parents. This spring, they excitedly announced that they're expecting their first baby, and just a few months later, they welcomed a baby boy into the world. The Bates family celebrated the joyful news with warm, smiling photos, sharing their excitement with fans and loved ones. Their new arrival comes not long after their private wedding last October at a beautiful estate in Florida. Judson and Emerson exchanged vows surrounded by family, with the ceremony officiated by Judson's father, Gil Bates. That heartfelt celebration marked the beginning of their life together. And now the arrival of their son feels like the perfect next step. In the past few months, Judson and Emerson have offered quiet, intimate glimpses of their life together. A softly lit photo shows Emerson cradling her baby bump, her eyes glowing with anticipation, while Judson stands beside her with pride and gentle support. Though they tend to keep things low-key online, each moment they share feels full of genuine emotion and deep connection. Family updates in recent videos and posts have included sweet mentions of Judson and Emerson's growing family. There's no buzz around business launches or moves, no controversies or headlines, just a beautiful, life-changing season centered around their little boy. It's this quiet joy and personal growth that defines Judson and Emerson's journey right now. Fans of Bringing Up Bates will recognize the tenderness of this moment. The way new parenthood brings a fresh kind of love. The way young couples grow stronger with each milestone. Judson and Emerson are now living that season with a baby in their arms and a whole new chapter just beginning. Isaiah Bates, the gentle and tender-hearted son of Gil and Kelly Jo, continues quietly charting his own path within the Bates clan. In the spring and early summer of 2025, fans began spotting him at family events with a young woman who many believe is his longtime girlfriend Sarah, igniting hopeful conversation around a possible engagement before the year's end. Meanwhile, chatter across fan communities suggests that Isaiah and Sarah may indeed be preparing to announce their commitment later this year, with whispers of a future baby arriving sometime in 2026 or early 2027. Observers have noted that the two have been seen together consistently for nearly a year, fueling speculation that an engagement and wedding could be just around the corner. Ellie Bates, born April 28, 2007, has quietly stepped into a new chapter of her life. She just celebrated her 18th birthday this spring, surrounded by the kind of close family warmth that the Bates are known for. Photos from the day show her glowing with that signature soft smile, marking her official step into adulthood. There has been growing curiosity from fans lately. Ellie now has a private Instagram account, sparking speculation that she might be preparing for something more personal, maybe even a courtship on the horizon. Some followers have even started predicting who among the younger Bates girls might be next to walk down the aisle. And Ellie's name often comes up. Recently, she's been spotted in sweet moments with her nieces and nephews, especially Erin and Chad Payne's little ones. Whether she's holding a toddler or sharing a laugh with her younger siblings, Ellie has that quiet, nurturing presence that fans love. She may not post often, but when she shows up in family snapshots or behind-the-scenes stories, it's clear she's still deeply connected to the heartbeat of the Bates household. Even as big news swirls around her, new marriages, babies, and business launches, Ellie seems content to stay out of the spotlight. There's no drama, no grand announcement, just a young woman growing up in the same family home in Rocky Top, Tennessee, surrounded by the people who know her best. In many ways, Ellie represents the Cal at the center of the Bates family storm. At 18, she's stepping softly into adulthood with privacy, grace, and a sense of gentle anticipation for what's to come. And for fans watching closely, that quiet journey is just as captivating as any headline. Adalie Bates, now 19, is stepping into a quiet new chapter of her life, one that feels tender and full of potential. In the past few months, there's been a growing buzz that Adalie has entered into a courtship with a young man named Grant Pauly. While the Bates family hasn't made an official announcement, fans have picked up on clues through social media. Photos of the two together, sweet interactions, and the subtle support of the Bates family members who now follow Grant online. It's the kind of beginning that feels intentional and slow-paced. Nothing flashy, just two young people quietly getting to know one another within the bounds of a traditional and close-knit family. Unlike some of her older siblings who are juggling pregnancies, new businesses, or cross-country moves, Adalie's life right now feels more reflective, more personal. She isn't trying to be in the spotlight, and that's part of what makes this moment so endearing. Her growth isn't loud, but it's steady. This season in Adalie's life is less about big milestones and more about those small, meaningful shifts into adulthood. There's no public drama, no whirlwind decisions, just a calm early romance that has fans smiling and rooting for her from afar. And while the Bates family is certainly busy with baby announcements and celebrations, Adalie is carving out her own story, one that's still rooted in home, faith and family, but beginning to branch outward ever so gently. For fans who watched Adalie grow up on screen, this new chapter feels especially sweet. She's not rushing. She's simply blooming in her own time, and in her own quiet way. Callie Bates is moving gently through early 2025 in a season that's quieter, but no less meaningful than her sister's baby booms. At 15 years old, she's settling into her mid-teens with the soft confidence of a quiet observer. Still an artist and harpist, still weaving words and melodies in the corners of her family's vast, bustling world. In recent months, Callie's creative side continues to shine. Though there's no new book release yet, her existing works remain vibrant. Her debut fantasy novel has continued to spark discussion into mid-2025 with readers still reflecting on its themes of flawed characters, magic, and power. Callie is best known for her trilogy that includes stories of enchantment and revolution rooted in nature and deep introspection. Behind the scenes, she's identifying as author, artist, harpist, ponderer, and wanderer. A gentle declaration that her creative journey is ongoing, centered around writing and music, and a thoughtful view of the world. In her quiet way, she remains present, drawing wide-eyed curiosity at every online mention. Even if she's not stepping into the limelight like her siblings, there's no pregnancy, no move, no business launch or controversy, no dramatic family moment that typically floods the headlines. Instead, Callie's recent chapter is one of steady artistry and calm self-discovery. She may have inherited a tradition of big family drama, but she's carving out a niche of subtler things, tinkering in the woods of her fantasy world, practicing gentle harp melodies, sketching the life that pulses around her. Fans following the Bates family will notice that while nearly every sister is in the news, some expecting babies, some launching new ventures, Callie's beat remains the unhurried cadence of a young storyteller and musician. Even without bold headlines, there's unmistakable growth, deeper creative focus, a maturing artist voice, and the poised promise of what's to come next. In truth, there's little to report. Judson, the youngest of Gil and Kelly Bates' 18 children, born in September 2010, remains the youngest Bates son and has stayed largely out of the public eye over the past few months. At 14 years old now, he continues living at home in Tennessee with virtually no new social media activity or public updates focused specifically on him. While several of his older siblings are lighting up the headlines, Trace and Lydia recently welcomed their second baby. Carlin and Evan are expecting again, and Katie and Travis are juggling life with two little ones. Judson's world appears calm and steady by comparison. There have been no announcements of any personal milestones, business ventures, or dramatic moments involving him. No weddings, no new social accounts, and certainly no controversies. Even in family photos, he tends to quietly blend into the background, offering a rare sense of normalcy in a family known for its constant change in public life. So if you're tuning in hoping for a big Judson moment, a new direction, a new chapter, it hasn't arrived just yet. Right now, the spotlight is shining on his siblings as they navigate pregnancies, baby milestones, career paths, and major life changes. But that's not to say Judson isn't growing or changing. He's just doing it quietly at home surrounded by a big busy family. And in the whirlwind that is the Bates household, sometimes the biggest story is the one who stays grounded. For now, Judson Bates is the quiet rhythm in a loud, ever-moving symphony. A reminder that not every update has to be dramatic to be meaningful. Sunlight streams through the windows of the Bates family home in Rocky Top, Tennessee. As 13-year-old Jeb wakes up each morning still cherishing the buzz and laughter of his big, ever-growing family. In the past half-year, he has remained the youngest of 19 children, still full of boundless energy and that mischievous gleam his parents once called spoiled, though undoubtedly cherished. While Jeb doesn't yet have his own headlines, the family around him has been bustling with change, and he always gets a front-row seat. Over the last few months, several of his older siblings or their spouses have shared pregnancy announcements, signaling that Jeb is about to become an even bigger brother multiple times. Reports say 6 new Bates babies are expected before the end of the year, including from Lydia, Emerson, Erin, Carlin, Josie, and Tiffany. That means Jeb may soon find himself surrounded even more by baby cuddles and toddler steps across the Bates living room. As the littlest Bates sibling, Jeb is still homeschooled, enjoying life with siblings ranging in age from young teens to adult married couples. He appears regularly on family social media where sweet glimpses catch him chasing a football, hugging cousins, or blowing out birthday candles. He even shares a February 1st birthday with his older brother Trace. In this season, Jeb's days are quieter than his siblings. No engagement announcements, no new ventures. Yet, he remains at the heart of a family story that's anything but still. With maternity dresses swirling through Instagram, growing baby bumps at church gatherings, and his mom Kelly sharing heartfelt notes of gratitude, Jeb stands poised to welcome multiple new siblings. Soon enough, his world may be even more filled with the smell of fresh baby powder, soft coos at family dinners, and the pure delight of a younger brother marveling at all the new little faces arriving into the world he's already lived so fully. With 6 new arrivals on the way, the gentle whirlwind of family life is about to spin in new directions. And Jeb Bates will be right in the center, quietly soaking it all in with that fearless, bright-eyed wonder his family loves so much. And there you have it. Every twist, turn, and tender moment from the ever-growing Bates family in 2025. From miracle babies to whispered courtships, emotional reunions to quiet goodbyes, the Bates saga continues to unfold like a living tapestry woven with faith, family, and a whole lot of hearts. Which update surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read them all. And if you love keeping up with reality TV families as much as we do, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Thanks for watching The Fame, where family stories come to life. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and stay tuned.